Abraham Maslow is a person who is very famous for his theory called the Maslow Theory or the theory of hierarchical needs. Such a way the theory was drafted, people thought that yes, these are the basis of motivation. The question to you is, why should you study? The question to you is, why examination is there? The question to you is, what do you want from life? You are a person, whenever the crisis is there, people will call you. Now who are you? Because of your work only you get motivated. Hello everybody, a warm welcome to one and all. I'm Vidhyaashram from the Department of Commerce and Management in Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. Welcome to the second session of the last chapter here. Now here in this chapter, we're going to go with a very beautiful concept, that is theories of motivations. According to your syllabus, if we go with, we have these are the following theories of motivation. The first one is the Maslow theory, which you people already know that what exactly Maslow theory is in your principles of management, in your human resource management and all. Second, we have is Herzberg theory. Herzberg theory is also called as the two-factor theory. Two-factor theory. Next we have is McGregor's theory. Now McGregor's theory is also called, or it is very famous as theory X and Y. Theory X and Y. Then we have Alderfer's ERG theory. It is mainly called as ERG theory. And then the last one is all about Vroom's expectancy theory. So all these are your theories part. What happens is, any of these two questions will definitely come. One is for 15 marks, another is for 10 marks. But chances are there that you may get a question of 5 marks also. That means what here? Please understand, 10 plus 15 plus 5 marks. So total, if you go with it, it is a 30 marks. That means here only, whether you will get a Maslow theory for 15, Herzberg theory for 15 or McGregor. So these three theories can come for 15 marks. Any one you are supposed to go with. If you go with Alderfer, ERG and Vroom's may come for 5 marks. This is for 5 marks. That means if you study all the 4, you will get a question for 15 as well as a question for 10. So this is how you are supposed to prepare yourself for the examination. Let's go with the first one, Maslow's theory. Now, Abraham Maslow is a person who is very famous for his theory called the Maslow theory or the theory of hierarchical needs. Here what happens is, Maslow's hierarchy of need is a theory of psychology explaining human motivation based on the pursuit of different levels of needs. See, human, he has unlimited needs as well as unlimited wants. So on the basis of his perception, that is Abraham Maslow's perception, he has constructed few of the needs in a pyramid shape. Say first one, second one, third, fourth, then it goes. So what he says is, it is all about the psychology of a human being, that what he wants, and then he'll get motivated to achieve those in order to get what he desires. Now here the theory states that humans are motivated to fulfill their needs in a hierarchical order. Whenever they say hierarchical order, it is the vertical growth, in the sense it goes from the bottom to the top. So what he says is, it's very simple. He says, go with physiological needs. It is the physiological needs. Then we are supposed to go to the next one, that is the safety needs. Safety. After fulfilling safety, then you will go to the next level, that is the social needs, or you can say the love or belonging thing. After you attain social needs, you will go to the next level, that is here you have esteem needs. Esteem. And the last one in his hierarchical model, it is called self-actualization. It is what? Self-actualization. actualization. That is the last pinnacle which a human can actually attain, is what Maslow says. Now, he has written n number of articles and lot of books where he has mentioned this. Say, Maslow hierarchy of need was first introduced by Abraham Maslow in 1943 in his research paper. Now, Theory of Human Motivation was a research paper where he had written these other things. But it became very famous only when that research paper was published as a book. That is, Maslow later refined this theory in 1954 with his book, that is Motivation and Personality. Now see, 1943, he had written that he refined in 1954. Say 9 years he took to refine that, and he has given a kind of a contribution to the entire management society, where people still they feel that Maslow theory is actually a base of motivation. Since then, this theory has remained a popular subject in sociology, management training and psychology classes. Even now, say 1954, and what exactly it is, 2021, we are talking about Maslow theory. The reason behind is very simple. It is such a way the theory was drafted. People thought that yes, these are the basis of motivation. So the first one here we have is physiological needs. Now, physiological needs are the base. That is the lowest ranking. What he has given is the physiological. See here, I had given you the diagram also, how exactly this goes. Now we have, here we have physiology, then we have safety, okay, then we have social, then we'll go with this, and here we have esteem, and then we have self-actualization. So here physiology is what? It's a base. Now I told you about hierarchy. Hierarchy in the sense from where you should start. You're not supposed to start from the top to the bottom. It is from the bottom to the top you are supposed to go. So this is the first one. This is the second. Then we have the third, then the fourth, and this one is the fifth one. That is self-actualization. Now here physiological in the sense what? The basic of the basics. Say example, your food, water, shelter, clothing, health, everything is what? Basic. Any person to attain that basic physiological needs, he'll start working. He get motivated to actually get those desires. Next one, when we go with this here is, they are the most essential things. They are what? The most essential. See, this is the key word here. Most essential things a person need to survive. They include the need of shelter, water, food, warmth, rest and health. Nowadays, in this pandemic, health is a supremo. People actually strive to get good health. What happens, I'll tell you, I'll give you a story here. There is a person who always wants to, now you need to relate to your own life. You can relate it to your parents, you can relate it to yourself after some years or some decades. Now, if we start earning, what we forget is, we forget relations, we forget why we are earning. We forget that, okay, after so many days later I'll take retirement, then I'll enjoy the money. No. When you have everything, we only concentrate on things which we don't have. And when we don't have things, we only concentrate if we have this, what is that? See, that is what the beauty of the physiological needs, what Maslow has given, and that is the reason it is very famous. Many people take it in a different way. I'll explain to you Maslow theory in your way, where you can actually take this as an example. Now, what he says is, first categorize what are your basic things. If you want to get motivated, the question to you is, why should you study? The question to you is, why examination is there? The question to you is, what do you want from life? The first thing is, you categorize what is your needs and what are your wants. There are n number of people. For them, the wants are the needs. And they forget what really they needed. There is a lot of difference between need and want. Need is something which is basically, it is essential for us. But want is a desire. So there is a lot of difference between need and desire. Today it's a homework for you. Do this. Take a fresh page and then start writing what are your needs? What are your wants? To achieve your needs and to achieve your wants, what is that you are supposed to do? Then you will understand. To achieve or to fulfill your needs, you don't need to work more. You will get it. Whether you work, you don't work, you will get it. But when it comes to wants, you start working. Now to work, what is that you should do? You need to really work really hard and get your degree or master degree certificates with a very good number, then crack the interview, then take a job which can actually pay you really huge. For example, need and want. I need food, that is need. But I need food from, say, any of the 7-star hotels or 5-star hotel. That is my want. To achieve that, what is that I should do? Yesterday I read an article about Messi, that he spent, say, 78 lakh for one day. Now understand, for one day he spent 78 lakh in a 5-star hotel. Just imagine. Is it a need or is it a want? To get that want, what has he sacrificed? And that is what will motivate you people to actually be like him. Now the second one we have is safety needs. The second level of Maslow hierarchy of need consists of safety needs. Now what is that safety is all about? Safety or security needs relate to a person need to feel safe, that he should feel safe. That is what the safety is. What's happening in Afghanistan, if you understand that, then you will be able to relate to all these things. Are the people in Afghanistan safe from the Taliban? Understand the combination here. Next, motivation comes from the needs for law, order, and protection from unpredictable and dangerous condition, only to be secure, to have our own house where nobody can actually tell us to go out. Now that safety, what you feel, that safeness, what you feel, that is what the safety needs, and that's the reason people work, so that they will be safe. Next is social needs. Now social needs are also called as the love or belonging needs. Now this is the third level of Maslow theory. Humans are social creatures that crave interaction with others. We are human beings in the sense we are social being, and we need to talk to all the people. We need to actually interact with them. We should actually call them to our house. We need to go to their house. And that is what, if I finish my physiological needs, then I go to the next level, that is safety needs. Now I'll think about me. It's just me and my family. After when I achieve that, okay, now everything is all correct, then I'll go with the next level, that is the social. Now I'll think about my friends, my relatives, my cousins, all those. This level of hierarchy outlines the need of friendship, intimacy, family, and love. Now humans have the need to give and receive love, to feel like they belong to a group. Now that is what the social need is. The next one is esteem needs. Now this is what a little kind of a different need, where you are in a level where you feel that you are being noticed by the public. Now that is what people want, people to notice us. So here esteem, what happens is, it's a fourth level of Maslow. Esteem needs are related to a person's need to gain recognition, status, feel respected. See, when I don't have anything, I'll not even think about esteem needs. I'll think only about physiological. After that, I'll go with safety. After, I'll go with social. Now I want people to recognize me. I want people to respect me. I want the entire society to know that I also exist. This is the esteem needs. The last one is self-actualization. Now I am in a place where I do things very good. I know everything. What exactly you want me to do it, I'll do it in a best possible way, and I'll do it beautifully. Now at this level, people strive to become the best that they possibly can be. The need for self-actualization can manifest. Now these are the things. The first one is obtaining skills. They will be going for that kind of a gush, that is, they want people to know that they are the best in that particular field. Say example, I told you about Messi here, he spent 78 lakh. Now if we talk about the 2000 and plus any kind of a FIFA or football or any kind of a thing, you always hear 3 to 4 people, very famous people. They are the self-actualization, they are in that. We had Messi, Robert Carlos, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Kaká, Balak. There are so many people. Now if I tell any of my students to actually name more, they're gonna name even more people whom they feel. But what is it? Out of 1,000 footballers, now we can only take 5 to 6 names. The reason is self-actualization. Say when we talk about cricket, what happens is the first name itself is Sachin Tendulkar is what it came in my mind. So the same way, if you ask yourself self-actualization in cricket, in the sense, you will say Virat Kohli, or you say Bumrah, or you say any number of names you can actually take. But what happens is there are n number of cricketers from the domestic to the international. But still we take only few names, and those are the self-actualization figures. Continued education even through online training courses, utilizing skills, pursuing life dreams and seeking happiness. So these are what the self-actualization needs will be. So I told you what happens in Maslow. It goes from the bottom to the top. Hierarchical need is what that is called as. The first one is the physiological, second is safety, third is social, then we go with esteem, and the last one is self-actualization. Let's go with the next topic here we have is Hertzberg theory. Hertzberg theory is also very famous. It's called as the two-factor theory. It is a what? Two-factor theory. And here the two factors are, one is the motivators, another is the hygiene factor. When I say the word hygiene factor, it's more of what is related to the work. Motivators means which will definitely encourage the employees so that they'll work really hard. But hygiene will not encourage the workers to work really hard. But if they are not there, the workers are dissatisfied. See, there is always a word, satisfied, dissatisfied. One more word is there, not satisfied. They are neither dissatisfied, they are neither satisfied, they are in the third level, that is not satisfied. So let's understand what are the two factors. The first one here we have in the Hertzberg, that is the motivators, which will definitely motivate an employee. Say motivation in the sense, you go with recognition. Now somebody is recognizing you. You get that motivate saying that, okay, you are also a person whom people will actually vouch to actually watch you, motivated. Now there are few things that is dissatisfies. Say you are getting salary but not on time. Dissatisfied you are. You feel that, okay, second is a day when we are supposed to get salary, but you will not get on the second of that month. You will actually get in the, say, 5th day or the 6th day or the 7th day or sometimes 8th day. Now what happens is, you are working for the organization, but the organization is not giving you salary on time. They will give you salary, but on time they are not giving it to you. You have that kind of a dissatisfaction. Why they are not doing it? So these are the hygiene factors. So the first one is motivating factors. When we go with motivating factors, these are the factors. The first one is achievement. Sometimes when you take a very big task and you take 2 months or 3 months to finish it, and later you finish it, you feel that pride saying that, okay, I have achieved this, I have done this. Without me, nobody could have done it. So that is what the achievement. Now what happens? Seeing you, other people start working really hard. Recognition. The minute you walk in your organization and people recognize you saying that you are the person, you are the face of the organization, how will you feel? You always want to be in the top. That is what will be a motivator factor. The work itself, the way you take the work. Say you are a disaster management master. You are a person, whenever the crisis is there, people will call you. Now who are you? Because of your work only you get motivated. Responsibility, advancement and growth. These three things, responsibility, advancement and growth. If you feel that you can take the hardest of the hardest responsibility and then you can advance and you can grow. Now each and every person will actually vouch for you. See, like, you are the person, you are the boss, you are the man who has done everything. And that is what will motivate you people to work really hard. Next one we have is the hygiene factors. Now, when it comes to hygiene factor, what happens is company policy. See, whether it is there or it is not there, there is a difference. If these are absent, the company policy is absent, you don't feel like what exactly we are supposed to follow. Supervision. If supervisors are not there to supervise what other person is doing, then definitely the people who will be working efficient will not be recognized. So you should have a supervision. Relationship, work condition. Now, relationship and work condition is what? It should be safety, it should be secured, and it should be healthy. And if it is absent, still you are getting more salary, but the working condition is pathetic, you will not feel happy to work there. Salary, status, and security. Now, on time, if all these things will arrive, you'll be very happy. If it is absent, definitely you will not like it. So this is what Hertzberg wants to explain. There are two factors. One is the motivators, another is the hygiene. Now, motivators, what is that they'll do? They'll encourage you people to work really hard. Now, hygiene is that even if it is not there or it is there, what happens and what will not happen, I'll tell you. If it is not present, those hygiene factors which I told you here, then it is a dissatisfaction to the employees. Though motivator factors are more, but hygiene factors are absent, people don't work after so many days. So that's a theory what Hertzberg has explained. Any doubt regarding these two theories, please do call us. We are always there to help you. Thank you so much. I'll see you when I see you.